What's going on, everyone? Today we're breaking down the Apex Legends gameplay trailer for Stormpoint and Season 11. There's a ton of little things to take note of in this trailer, and I figure I would give my breakdown and helpful hints as to what we can expect in the new season. There is music in the trailer, so unfortunately I am leaving it muted, just so you know. Let's just jump right into it. Right off the bat, we have huge amounts of terrain and differences. I can already tell that these mountains are going to be funneling us around, and I think there's going to be more close quarters fighting than you might think. I am somewhat comparing this to Kings Canyon 2 because that map also funnels you around in valleys. I'm hoping the third parties won't be as bad, and I don't think that will be the case because it does look like there's a lot of difference in height variation, and I think this will help you kind of prevent third parties a little bit, but we will have to wait and see. Moving on from this, we have Valkyrie on the beach next to some water, and this is just one thing I am kind of curious about. I wonder how far you will be able to travel in the water. Right now, we do have like ankle high water on some of the maps that you can't really slide through, but we don't really have anything that's going up to like waist height and it's really like slowing you down. I'm not expecting swimming or anything, but you know, it is something to take note of. Right after this, we have a very interesting POI here. Again, lots of variation in height. Some legends like Pathfinder and Valkyrie are going to be so useful, even Horizon in there, just to get from the ground all the way up. We will have to wait and see how high this actually is. It does look like it's a pretty big increase. You might have to use something like Pathfinder Zipline, but either way, this does make it very interesting in terms of kind of the way you are going to be approaching engagements and just overall fighting. In the next shot, you can see a ton of information just in this one little area. The fact that we're seeing so many man cannons going down the left side of your screen and even on the right side of your screen, this kind of makes me think that these are going to be like the main method of transporting yourself around the map. I do think a legend like Valkyrie is still going to be very useful, but I do think that other legends will have a little bit more ease of use in terms of getting around. I am very curious to see how ranked plays out on these maps and if teams are just going to be landing on each other nonstop, or if it is going to help you kind of rotate around and get into good positions. Either way, it's going to be a blast. I think these man cans are going to be a lot of fun, and I can already see a lot of clip making coming from them. Same thing with this shot, and how about those visuals? Wow, it is so beautiful looking over this map. This map is going to be absolutely gorgeous. I was expecting this map to be a little bit brighter in terms of visuals, but I do kind of like the darker tone they're taking because I do think we kind of already have the brightness with Kings Canyon, and I do think World's Edge was brightened up quite a bit. It does kind of seem like one half of this map is a little bit more stormy than the other. Either way, it does look absolutely gorgeous. I think it's going to be beautiful. I will say the red in the water here is very ominous, you know, having blood in the water. Very cool art style that they are going for. Right here, we see the man cannon being used for the first time. We do have a little green line that looks like it kind of connects the two cannons. Also, I will say this area looks like a central POI. There's a ton of access points in the back of this area on the left, middle, and right. I do kind of think that this is a more kind of like similar to something like maybe Containment from Kings Canyon or maybe something like Fragment on World's Edge. Either way, it's definitely an area of conjunction, and there's going to be a lot of fighting in this area, I can already tell. You'll also notice when the Horizon first entered the man cannon, it kind of did an activation where it kind of went out to the sides and then kind of like pushed her through it. So I am wondering if the whole team is not in it at the same time. Maybe it's going to have to recharge. Maybe you won't be able to rapidly deploy one at a time through the man cannon. We will have to wait and see though, but I am kind of expecting it to have maybe a little bit of a cooldown, so you can't really just keep rapidly using it. After this, we see a tiger type of thing gnawing on Mirage, poor Mirage, and then we see some spiders chasing a lifeline. I'll be honest, I did know this was coming, and I'm not overly looking forward to it. We are going to have some kind of NPCs that you can't shoot and kill around the map. I don't love this. I don't like when I'm trying to fight actual players, the real threat. I'm having these other things kind of like poke me in the side for a little bit of damage. I don't love it, but we will have to wait and see how big of a threat they actually are. Maybe they won't be too big of a deal, but I just hope they aren't annoying. Right back to my previous comment, lots of variation in height here, and also seems to be very similar to Kings Canyon again, where players are funneled around the map. This might work out to help prevent third parties since they won't have as much breathing room, but we will have to wait and see. Also, players are taking a balloon here. I thought maybe they weren't going to add any balloons, but it does seem like we are still going to have them. There's going to be a lot of transportation on this map for other players that don't have movement to get around. I'm definitely looking forward to this. This might make some of the less mobile legends more used since you don't have to rely on stuff like Pathfinder Zipline, Wraith's Portal, that kind of thing. Immediately after Balloon, we have my favorite shot. This Bangalore going down the zipline, and then it kind of fast forwards. There's multiple tiers of play here. Movement in this kind of area is going to be tough. On the other side of things, I could backtrack and say a legend like Valkyrie might be extremely valuable. I do actually think Valkyrie might be one of the best movement legends in Season 11, and I do have another video covering that in the channel, and that will be going out later this week. You can't really see the Battle Pass skins they are hinting to when the video is going in real time, so I did slow it down for you. It looks like we're getting some Caustic, Revenant, and Mirage skins here. Nothing too crazy. These might not be gold skins. I hope they're not gold skins because they don't look too good in my opinion. They probably are something like rare or legendary. I don't think they're epic. Since this segment was talking about the Battle Pass, we have this Prowler skin. Oh my god, this thing is absolutely gorgeous. The animations on this thing with the little fire, the flames, the little thing spinning. I am guessing that this is the level 100 and 110 Battle Pass skin. If it isn't, then wow, our skin game is going up to the next level, which I would absolutely love. I don't think this is happening though. I absolutely do think this is the level 100 Battle Pass skin. Obviously, the rumors are now confirmed. The Car SMG uses both heavy and light ammo, and I think this weapon is going to make the gun even more favorable for a lot of people, as you can use any ammo, which is going to make finding ammo just easier because you can use more of it. I can't tell if the damage or anything is adjusted here. They purposely hid the screen so we could only see the weapon on screen. I do find this a little bit interesting. The sound and the fire rate in the trailer do appear to be the same, so I am not sure on that. There might not be any difference. Also, I love that there's just a single 20 stack of rounds sitting on the ledge here. Just kind of funny because this really just would never happen. And also, this Rampart getting headshotted by this guy that's hip firing while flying through the air. Is this kind of cheating? Or is this gun actually have insane hip fire accuracy while floating in the air? I don't know. I don't think there's anything to think of this. I think they're just kind of making the trailer look cool. Right after this, we have Ash looking like an absolute warrior. What a cool shot to have. The rat going up the blade here for the finisher absolutely just makes my skin crawl. And I might be uninformed here, but a Wattson seems to walk through an enemy barrier. I don't think she can do this right now, and maybe it's just the kind of point of view we're seeing. But if this isn't the case, then this might be a little buff for Wattson. I'm pretty sure she can't walk through any Wattson fences, but honestly, there's just not a lot of Wattsons around, so I don't think I have ever really tried this. Someone can let me know in the comments down below if this is the case right now. I think this is a buff that we are seeing with Wattson in the trailer. Either way, we do know that Wattson is going to get some love this season with an heirloom in the mid-season. I do think she's going to get a buff overall, or even just a rework. We do see Ash's tactical in use right after this, and it does look like it only attaches to a single enemy and then slows them down, kind of like a black hole. I cannot confirm that this does snare multiple enemies, as the Wraith appears to just come into range after it has already snared the Wattson, but it is something that we can get a hint at. It's not going to snare like a whole team, but either way, we will have to wait and try it out in game. Immediately after this, we see Ash use her ultimate ability for really just insane positional shift. The fact that she can go from all the way down low to instantly going all the way up top, just making Wraith look like completely irrelevant, like her portal is just never going to be used anymore. Going in, knocking an enemy, and then rapidly getting a position change and continuing to take the fight on someone from height is going to be really, really good. There's going to be a lot of clip making with Ash. I am very excited for this. And the last thing we see at the end is to be a very sick Ash skin from the back. I'm kind of thinking it might just be the launch pack skin like we had with Seer and Valkyrie at the start of the season. Either way, it does look dope. And that is about it. Let me know what you think of the gameplay trailer, and if I missed any of the little things. It looks absolutely insane. The new map seasons are definitely the best of Apex Legends. I think the content this season is going to feel way, way more fresh than it has for the past couple seasons. Let me know what you are most excited for in the comments down below, and I appreciate your support on all the videos, guys. We have a lot coming out, so stay tuned to the channel. Thank you so much, and have a wonderful day. Peace out.